Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing something a bit different from the Apple stuff. This is an unboxing of a smartwatch that I got off of DX.com. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? On the front it says smartwatch, Bluetooth watch international. Okay. In the box we get an instruction manual in Chinese and English. We get the watch itself, but we're going to set that aside for a moment. You get some foam padding. And also inside the box is a USB cable and a little baggie to actually charge the watch, and a tool that you can use to remove or replace the watch band. So here's the watch itself. It's quite small. In fact, it's quite a bit smaller than I expected. It's about the same size as the small Apple Watch. So there's, on the side, there's one button, there's a USB port, if I could get the cover out, to charge it, and there's a small microphone hole. On the other side there's a speaker, and that's it. Of course you got the watch band itself. There's no sensors or anything on the back of it, so it is just a watch pretty much. So if you press the button, it'll turn on. You can see the time right now is 3:39 p.m. Today's 2015, 10/28 Wednesday, and if you press this little U down here, it brings you to the menu. Here you can set up the Bluetooth. There's a phone book with all your contacts. There's a dialer. You can actually dial phone numbers with it. There's messaging. There's a call log. You can control the music on your phone remotely. You can control the camera on your phone remotely. There's the notification center that shows you recent notifications. There's the settings. There's change style of menu, etc., etc. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. The user interface is reminiscent of the square iPod Nano that came out a few years ago. I'm not going to open any of these things because you'll see my contacts and things like that. Well, maybe I'll open the settings app. So here you can change various things on the watch, date and time, things like that. And if you go down to the bottom, it'll tell you about the watch itself. And navigating the menus is a bit clunky, shall we say. You press the U here to get to the menu, and then you can press on the icon itself. You can go back by swiping from the right on the bottom or top of the screen, and that works okay. Although sometimes that does end up pressing a menu item and you end up activating something you didn't want to activate. I usually just press the side button to go all the way back and then press the menu button again. So when it comes to actually using it with your phone, I have an Android phone here that I use it with, although it is Android compatible as well. So if we go to the apps, and then if we open the watch app, it'll tell you that it's connected to the device. And there's various settings in here. You can set notifications, alert, you can change the connection mode, you can scan for the watch. There's a device info that tells you some things about the watch, what version of the firmware it's running, things like that. And if you go to about, you can press the test notification button, and then it'll send a test notification to the watch so you can verify that the connection is working. Battery life wise, the watch isn't terrible. It's about what I expected. I've had it for days so far, and it's about 50% battery life, so I'd expect to get about 2 or 3 days out of it. I did spend most of the time yesterday just playing around with it, so it's about where I expected it to be. Of course, you just charge it up with the micro USB, so that's easy enough. The band is fairly small, so if you have big wrists, you will have to get a bigger band for this model, though. As far as price goes, it's $35 on DX.com, which isn't a bad price for what you get and what it does. It's certainly not as nice as the Apple Watch, but it's also 1/10 the price of the Apple Watch, so there's that. It's not Android Wear, it's some proprietary operating system, but it works with the software fairly well, and it does what I wanted it to do, which was to send notifications to my wrist and a few other things like that. So value for what you pay for it isn't too bad, actually. That's really all I have to say about it. Until next time.